Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you about dreaming and all about your dreams and how you feel when you wake up when you dream and how to interpret those dreams, because this is very important as a spiritualist. When we dream, we actually have so much that goes on and just so many wonderful things that we have to keep track of in order to just know our downloads and keep the information that's presented to us after we wake up when we're asleep. How awesome and wonderful is this? I have to say right now, upon waking up out of when you're sleeping, you just came back from basically being dead. Just technically a different kind of dead, because you weren't aware of your surroundings like that. You were more in your other dimensional bodies than you were your physical body after you just came back to your body from dreaming. So this is actually one of the best times ever to upgrade your intuition and psychic abilities, and it's something you can do every single night. So, sometimes, and I'm going to go very into it in this video. So when you wake up from your sleep sometimes, a lot of people will scratch their heads. I highly suggest you don't. It's very symbolic of when you scratch your head when you wake up. It basically means that you have a lot on your crown chakra, your higher crown chakra cord. That's that stem that when you just woke up, you just came back from the brink of consciousness and you're feeling wonderful and awesome and amazing because you just woke up and hopefully you got a full night of sleep. And I'm going to teach, basically, if you didn't get a full night of sleep, then sip on some valerian tea before you go to bed, and that will truly help. If you're not sleeping at all, try magnesium glycinate, not citrate. But into this video, I'm going to talk about how you can interpret your dreams and how not to interpret your dreams. So one of the best ways ever to not interpret your dreams is by going into your phone and asking Google what your dreams meant, because you will get all these AI responses and you'll be like, oh, and I promise you can dream about a purple blanket, and you type in purple blanket into Google, and that Google dream will tell you you're about to die, or it tells you that you're about to win the lottery, or somewhere in between. And you're like, okay, so I'm gonna go throughout my day, and I'm gonna be either dying or winning the lottery throughout my day. I mean, I promise you. Let me Google. I'm actually gonna Google this on my phone. So basically, purple blanket dream, meaning to dream about a purple. Because I'm actually gonna explain what. Let's just say you had an actual dream about a purple blanket. So let me look this up. So what? I mean, there's different things about. Okay, there's the color purple, and I just went to a very random website. It says basically. And I never Google stuff on camera. This is the first time I've done this like this. But the dream about purple blanket symbolizes luck and chance, and you'll find value in the least expected places. You're dreaming about sometimes a powerful and mysterious force. And this website goes on to say someone's saying goodbye to you. Like, oh, I'm... leadership ability. I mean, there's 100,000 different, and people will begin to get super confused and be like, okay, I understood the first part. Like, I get it. Maybe this is a lucky dream, and now someone's saying goodbye to me. And then you go deeper into the website, and it's like, wait, am I about to die? Why are people saying goodbye to me in my dreams? So you continue to, and I'm doing what most people are doing. You wake up and you start Googling stuff, and this is the next website. Purple blanket dream meaning. What's the meaning? A purple blanket, and these websites, some of them do tell you to take these into a different account and basically break up the context of this, but I'm just seeing so much different information on Google. Like I said, I'm doing exactly what you guys are doing, and if you can tell, this will flat out confuse you. This will just be like what's going on? Like, this is, and this is why I highly suggest you guys don't do this. So the color purple is associated with creativity, intuition, and sensitivity. Yes, it is. Having a purple blanket in a dream. And I'm just saying what different websites are saying. You are covered by a purple blanket indicates a desire for comfort and protection. And there's a common theme about this. I'm just going to put my phone down because I can't be doing that all night. Basically, you'll come up with maybe you'll just find 100 different responses. Or yeah, this is exactly what I'm feeling. And they'll be very general too. They'll be like, okay, I had like a need for comfort and feeling good, right? And you'll be like, the next interpretation's like, okay, it's either a need for comfort, it means good luck throughout the day, maybe it's two of the three, maybe it's two of the five. It's like, and you start getting confused. Like, you will get confused, and ooh, and this was, and your guides are literally just looking at you, like not even saying anything. They're just like waiting for you to figure, like, just interpret your intuition. And you're going into this Google, and you're just finding all these. And now at this point, it's not even about your dream. It's about what these results say on Google, and it's subtracting from your dream. It's fully taken away from it. A large portion of you actually do panic when you find that you're dreaming about something, and like, here's the thing. You will panic. You'll be like, I just like, and then whatever the most negative thing out of the 10 positive things that you see on Google, you're going to remember all day. And it's actually sometimes going to manifest because you're like, oh, someone's saying goodbye. Oh, and you're going to freak yourself out all day. And like, it's literally supposed to be a nice and sweet and kind dream that your guides have sent to you to basically say that they love you. Or if you further down the line, when you start unlocking your spiritual gifts, your dreams actually become just multi-dimensional versions of you that travel to learn new information, which is really cool because that's when you start utilizing your dreams and you start understanding that they're just not, I mean, sometimes some of them are subconscious aspects that you do confront in the astral realm, but even that's just a different version of us that's fighting something or just going through something. Like if you sleep, for example, with, and I highly recommend this to people, if you want to confront your shadows in the astral realm, you'll sleep with obsidian near you so those shadows don't come back. Some people will have lots of nightmares, and then they'll notice that things get a lot lighter and they'll feel a lot better. It's because you confronted the shadows in the astral realm. That's why people will have certain nightmares when they have a crystal such as amethyst around, is because it's getting rid of gunk in the subconscious mind. So basically, and there's different versions of us in different dimensions that are a lot darker than our current version, and there's different versions of us that's a lot lighter. And sometimes you will see a darker version of yourself in the dream and you'll get kind of scared or freaked out, or even like it might just be an outside version of you, so it's something that kind of looks scary, but it's a subconscious aspect of you. And people are like, is someone cursing me? I'm like, no, your subconscious is literally purging. It's literally purging. It's getting rid of things that are not best serving you and helping you like that. But there's different, sometimes dreams are you visiting someplace and you're in an astral realm without you even knowing it. So some people will be like, oh, I saw let's just say I saw a papaya in my dream. Sometimes you just go someplace in the astral realm and you'll see a papaya, and it's actually symbolic to you because those energies have attracted something. It's basically embodying something you're just gonna see in your daily life. So papayas mean something sweet. It can mean getting rid of something that's potentially parasitic in you, because papayas do cleanse parasites. What else? It can mean a whole bunch of different things, but how do you know? Like, there's just so many endless possibilities. What you will do is you'll never Google a dream if you want to actually know what it means, because your guides won't be sending you dreams like that. Or you just won't be, your higher self will be like, okay, if this person remembers dreams, it's actually going to really hurt them, so I'm just going to make sure they really don't remember some of these dreams, because this person's getting thrown off and their whole day is getting ruined by a dream that they think they're about to die because a website on Google said that it means goodbye. Oh, poor Quan. No, why am I saying goodbye? Who am I saying goodbye to? Yeah, exactly. So, and technically every dream that you have is good. Even the bad dreams are good. There are some dreams that are just across the board for everyone that mean one thing. There are some dreams that are across the board for everyone that don't mean one thing, because that the person has changed an inverse as to what those dreams actually mean. And yeah, this is a lot of information. It's because I desire for you guys, I'm not using the word want. I shall not want, but I desire for you guys to strive to be the highest versions of yourself. And how else can you become the most highest version of yourself if you, one of the best ways is tap into the power of your dreams, especially for some people who, and sometimes your dreams are a lot more than just dreams. There are so much more than just dreams, but you're discrediting your dreams that are actually basically pieces of information. So a lot of times when you will go off into the different places of the astral realm, partially because we can have different concentrations of where we go and how much energy of ours goes into that. So sometimes you might not have a night where you dream at all. Sometimes your etheric body is just at rest because it really needs to rejuvenate. So it's not doing all this astral journeying, because if you'd come back to your body, some of you have done this, like you'll wake up and you're like, I'm exhausted, what was that? And literally when you're out, you're just literally going to different places across different states. Maybe you might go to other places, like, because there's more than just this place, let's just say that. And it's just really cool, but don't be Googling information on your dreams. The best thing you can ever do is ask yourself what your dream meant. If you don't know, then just assume that you know, because you do know, but you're just discrediting yourself and saying that you don't know, and this is the best way to do it. So if you ever notice, because I do have a lot of you messaging me, if you message me and this is actually one of the most common messages I ever get. People will send me dreams. Sometimes people will send me dreams they have every few weeks. Sometimes people will send me dreams every other day and be like, okay, Stone Man, what does this dream mean? And I will say the same response to all of you. I'm like, you tell me what the dream meant. Like, it's your dream. You're the one who had the dream. If you had a child, are you the one to name it? Mm-hmm. So basically the dream is your etheric mental child. So it's giving birth to some kind of mental imagery that you remember. So you're trying to interpret what this dream meant, right? Now you tell me what the dream means. And this really throws people off, especially when I keep saying the same thing over and over. I'm like, you tell me, because the next time they message me, they're like, well, I think he's going to help me interpret this dream because I interpreted my own dream last time. No, I will get you in a habit of being able to help yourself, because that's what I do. I push you guys to grow, even if it's very, some of the ways I teach is systematic, just because it's a proven system to myself that helps people grow and help them become the highest version of themselves. Now, you will tell me, let's just say right now, for all the people who are watching me right now, for the people who are watching me, I'd like you to, if you don't dream, there's certain crystals you can work with to have more dreams, such as amethyst. You can literally ask God for more dreams. Be like, God, may I please have more dreams? This is something I'm actually looking forward to remembering. If you don't have dreams and there's some kind of blockage, like I said, work with a crystal, work with an herb, etc. Crystals are the easiest way. Herbs can help, but not if you know what the herb can do or doesn't do, or if it's compatible for your aura or not. But one of the best things you could ever do. And there are so many herbs that will help you dream, such as like catnip is wonderful, valerian, lavender, there's violet. There's just so many different herbs you can incorporate into your sleep routine. Like you'll just make a tea of it, you'll diffuse it, etc. There's just sandalwood. It's just endless possibilities. Rose, just all these different herbs will help you guys dream and unlock your capabilities in the astral realm and just uncovering information. But like I said, if you're trying to figure out your dream, you tell me what that dream meant. You come up with what that dream meant, because you're not just coming up with something. You're actually going into the bank of your subconscious mind, and you're finding an answer that you probably just dropped off. So the second you start having to interpret, so you're like, well, I know that. Okay. The first question is like, okay, what's your dream mean? Tell me right now. The most random freakish guess. You're like, but it also could, like, I think it could mean this, and you'll start interpreting it, and you'll fall off track, and that's what people do when they get on Google. So whatever you think your dream meant, the first guess is always the correct guess as to what your dream meant. The second guess is usually you want it to mean something different, or you didn't believe what she first came up with, and now it's something completely different. So this will be very helpful for you guys to, and when your guides see that you're able to interpret your own dreams, guess what? Your angels will be sending you more dreams left and right. After you get into a pattern of dreaming, and even if you don't dream, because we call it a dream, but sometimes, like I said, there are way more than dreams. Our angels will do the most talking as to when we're asleep. They'll talk about how our day went. They'll talk about things that we could do better. They'll talk about, and especially when you write things down before you fall asleep, your angels will read what you wrote, and they'll talk to you about it. Like, you'll be able to remember, just flat out remember this. Just, if you ever wake up and you're like, what was all that chatter in my, like, I was just asleep and I heard all this chatter. It might have been in your own voice, because angels will not essentially use a new voice they'll use your voice because it's not interfering. Sometimes they will use their own voice, but just because you on a subconscious have allowed that, or you're just, that's what your higher self is okay with, that's what's probably most beneficial for you, etc. But it'll probably be in your own voice. So like I said, you'll just have these recaps. You'll wake up and you'll have all this information. And sometimes it'll just go straight out the window and you'll just forget. It's okay because you didn't actually forget. It just got buried in your subconscious mind and then it's there throughout your entire day with your intuition. This is a really cool video. So this will make some very... And once you're able to unlock the power of just tapping into the intuition of when you wake up and you're like, okay, what did I dream about? Or what did I remember when I slept? It could be one thing, it's okay. It doesn't really matter. It might pop up during the day, but it's just with you throughout your whole day regardless. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao!